Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Adam Bouchard, all the way back from Hamilton, Ontario. I'm 24. Right now I've been to school for forever. I went to school to be a paramedic, scrapped that, went to school to become a cop, scrapped that. Now I'm going to become a real estate agent just because, you know, chicks dig the money.
My name is Andy. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. I'm 20 years old, and I've been all my life trying to figure out the greatest mystery in the world, which is women.
I'm Ivan. I'm from Montreal at the moment. I live there and I study. But originally I'm from Eastern Europe and I came to Canada 3 years ago.
My name is Joe. I'm from Sharon, Ontario. It's a small town north of Newmarket. I'm 36 years old. I drive taxi in Newmarket. It's a small company out there called Taxi. Me and the guys in the cab, we've been talking about this all week. I'm going to be on this show, and they still don't believe that I could do it. Like, they see me and they say, you got a spare tire, you got glasses, you look kind of weird. How are you going to be the master of seduction?
Marcos Taquero, I'm 21, I work in construction, and I'm from Brossard.
Hey, what's up? My name's Phil Laborde. I'm from Pretoria, South Africa, and right now I'm doing my MBA.
All right, I'm Ryan. I'm 25. I'm from up north, and I'm just finishing up my degree right now.
My name is Shai. I'm originally from Israel, and I'm a student. I'm 18 years old. I'm turning 19 soon, so that's what I do for a living. I'm a student.
My name is Jon Ginda. I'm from Romania. I'm born in Romania. I'm half German. I came to Canada 2 years and a half ago. I live in Montreal, Canada. I go to school at Concordia University. I study finance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach the Mac is in the house. I'm 23 years old. I live in Toronto. I'm planning on opening up a mechanic shop, and we'll see what goes from there.
My name is Zev Nissan, and I do design and programming for a living right now, although I do a whole bunch of other stuff for fun. Should I talk about that? Yeah. I'm into therapeutical hypnosis on the side.
I have the absolute worst luck with women.
When I walk up to women, I'm just going to have this like, hi.
My history is I already can pick up chicks, but I don't know how I'm doing it.
My problem, used to be, everybody's like, oh, he's a nice guy or whatever. No, I was like too nice of a guy.
It's like I've gone out with really hot chicks, but I don't know what it is that I do.
I'm coming from a place of pain. To a certain extent, I was in a 3-year relationship where I got basically cheated on.
I got no problem picking up girls and shit like that. It's not the issue with me. It's just, it's the whole closing the deal and then trying to like maintain your girlfriend, try to keep her under control.
My background with women is next to nothing.
When I came to Canada 3 years ago, I didn't know what it was, but I couldn't get any women attracted to me.
Well, I went through years and years after puberty and before puberty of just not being the cool guy around.
I started to realize that, as a man, it's my job sort of to direct the relationship and control what's going on.
My friends would bash me and I would be like the low value guy around.
I have to be the dominant one, control the frame.
There's nothing wrong with me per se. It's just that something is missing in my mindset, how to get chicks.
I just want to learn more and become the man, become the player.
People would make fun of me.
It's not about fucking as many women as possible. And that's not the point of this. The point is for me to learn how to seduce. That's how I see it, If I have to fuck as many chicks as possible to get the experience, fine, I'm not going to complain.
I have friends that are girls, and that's basically it.
I had one girlfriend that I considered her a girlfriend, but it wasn't really like a relationship or anything. She would date other guys.
I've dated maybe one-night stands most of my life. I haven't had a steady girlfriend since high school.
I worked really hard, and so I wasn't focusing on women, and I looked for that. I was always like, oh, I'll deal with women later. I'll deal with women later. There came a point where I ended up sleeping with a girl who was 38, and she was not hot at all. And she became my girlfriend for a period of time.
I gave her like a jewelry necklace that was worth $360, and then she she let me go the next day.
My brother found out about it, and he looked at me and he's like, "Man, what are you doing, dude?" And when that happened, I knew that I had problems.
That was like 19, and now I'm 36, and I'm looking to score with babes again.
I ended up moving cities to break away from that, and I ended up getting then after a few non-successful relationships with some girls I don't even want to think about, I ended up getting a relationship with a really sweet girl.
So I was dating this girl for about 3 weeks, and her parents always gave her shit. Like, they always talked bad about me. Like, when she was with me, everything was great. She loved me, this and that. As soon as she goes home, talks to her parents for an hour, calls me on the phone, starts giving me shit. You're an asshole, this and that, da-da-da-da-da, right? So it's like, I was like, what the hell? So she ended up breaking up with me because her parents fucking filled her head with shit. So anyway, that didn't work out too well, and I was like pissed off because she was like a freaking Barbie doll.
In the end, she walked away, and I was left pretty well desolate for like a few months. I couldn't do anything. And from that point on, I knew I wanted something like that without the pain factor. I lost my virginity, it would have been with that 38-year-old. Wasn't so good.
Most of the time, when I score with women, have sex, I pay for it.
It was interesting at the time, I'll say that right now, but thinking back, it was definitely a little bit on the, I can't believe I did that.
I'm a virgin.
Just 2 weeks ago, I broke my virginity.
That's the whole problem right there.
I'm 19, so I think I'm on my way to something better.
Well, it's frustrating to be a virgin.
My close friends know about it, but I won't tell like everybody, but I guess I told the camera today.
It's sort of like a slippery slope. When you've never had an experience, you feel not confident, so when you walk up to the girl, it's in the back of your mind.
I had a brush up with the adult industry. How about that? I was never like a full-time actor or anything, but I got introduced to amateur porn by my buddy in Montreal, and I went to a few photo shoots and a few group things.
Sometimes I fucking have to jack off like 12 times a day. I need sex. Like, I'm super horny sometimes, and like girls know that.
You get like camera anxiety, right? And it's perfectly normal. You're under 5 cameras, supposed to have sex. But when you learn, after some time, after a couple of times, you learn to kind of disassociate yourself from your surrounding, which is a great skill to have with girls, because then you can have sex in a dark alleyway and not even acknowledge the alleyway, right?
I'm very shallow. I hate to admit it, but if the girl's not good looking, I won't even approach her.
I love Latino women. I think Latino women are the hottest women in the world.
The ideal woman is fitness.
Because they have the nicest ass. The ass, when the ass makes a heart? That's what I call a hot woman.
Someone who's very spiritual, and she has to be very confident, and yeah, with herself, like she has to be there.
I like them fit. Fit.
When she walks into a room, you know she's walking into a room.
I like to see some meat, not fat, meat.
Ideal women, 2 things. Natural. She's got to be like, everything's got to be real. She's got to be athletic. Relatively tan, Scandinavian.
The ass is extremely important.
Blonde hair. Or brunette, but it has to be tan skin.
She can't be a butterface. I just can't handle that.
Intelligent, outgoing.
Tits, not such a big issue. As long as there's something to grab, that's all right. But ass, legs, and abs, it's absolute must. Okay.
And intellectually able to keep me interested.
And most important, brains. I gotta be able to fucking carry a conversation with her, because if she's too fucking dumb and gives me one-word answers, I can't fucking handle that shit.
And have to give really good massages. For me, the massage is huge.
Open-minded, adventurous, passionate, good-looking. I mean, I have to be aroused by her, right? I mean, it's really pointless to pursue anything with a girl if she can get your dick hard, right?
I like big tits.
I'm hoping to learn how to go further in my life, get everything my way, and get women to do what I want them to do without fucking any questioning.
My goal is to get the tools to attract women that I want. Now, where I go from there, I don't know.
I really want to understand women, and I really want to know what they're thinking when I first approach them.
Another thing I want to learn is how to manipulate parents as well. How to get them to like me more, and how to not have any problems whatsoever.
Like what is it that is going to make me different from all the other guys that they've talked to.
I think I want to develop like multiple long-term relationships, like Hugh Hefner style.
What am I going to say that's going to be different?
My brain is going to make a little transformation in my mind that's going to achieve everything I want.
I want to learn what it is that women respond to, sort of to become a better man, because society didn't exactly do the job right to make me the best man that it could have made me.
I don't want to end up like many people out there and many fathers out there, like, yes dear, no dear, you know, like, oh okay, we're going to your parents' house, okay dear, should I bring the casserole? No, I don't want that shit. I want it to be, I don't mind giving her some of the satisfaction as well, but like I want to be in control. Like, since there's a man out there that can teach me, why the hell not take advantage of it?
I kind of stumbled in on this. You know, I was never brought up to be some big seduction master. As a matter of fact, when I was younger, between the ages of 12 to 17, I weighed over 300 pounds. I was shopping at Big and Tall. I never got a date. Women wanted nothing to do with me. I was really, really fat. Luckily, though, you know, I always had a good personality. I was fun. I was always the life of the party, doing belly flops into the pool, that sort of stuff. But I could never get girls. I could never, ever meet women. It just didn't work out for me. When I turned 17, somewhere in 17, I lost around 200 pounds. And from that day, my whole life, as I knew it, changed. I thought to myself, let's get a bunch of regular guys together here. Put them all together in a house and see if I can help them become more successful with meeting women. And I thought it's an ingenious idea because, you know, the emotions that I see on a daily basis poured out in front of me are unbelievable. I can only imagine what the viewer would see when they see someone coming in with absolutely no game, almost someone you would laugh at, pity, and then towards the end, you'd almost respect him because of the transformation he goes through. Lesson number 1, gentlemen, first impressions. First impressions are not everything. They're the only thing.